right. Eagles versus the Jets, Madden 23 gameplay. The game just dropped on August 15th, Monday, August 15th, and so we're coming to you live with some Eagles gameplay. This matchup, we have a rematch of the Week 1 preseason game between the Eagles and the Jets, which the Jets won, and we'll be looking to try and repay that, avenge that loss. As Braxton Berrios looks like he's gonna take the opening kickoff back to the house if Kevon Wallace can't run him down, but he does. Kevon Wallace and Jalen Reagor saved the touchdown on some pretty shoddy coverage from the Eagles. All right, let's see what the Jets want to do here. Zach Wilson calling some hot routes. Probably going to be a pass play here. We'll go ahead and pass commit. And it is a play action. And he's going to throw it right up to James Bradbury, and Bradbury is just going to swat it down. Get us to a second down. Could have been an interception there. Potential for James Bradbury, but we will take what we can get there, and we'll get to second down. We're going to bring some heat here on this play. Runs a play action, and he's going to be dropped in the backfield by Josh Sweat. Had to think that might be some play action there after play action on first down, coming out in the in the tight end and fullback set there. It gets us to a 3rd and 20. And he's going to run a screen pass, and it'll be dropped for an 8-yard gain. That's going to get us up to a 4th and 11. EA Sports Math, 3rd and 20, 8-yard gain makes it 4th and 11 instead of 4th and 12. So we'll hold the Jets, it appears, to a field goal after an opening kick return. They do indeed kick it. So after a kick return to the 34, the Jets go backwards 1 yard, and they end their first drive with an interception. Or, excuse me, they end their first drive with a field goal. And we will take that 8 yards deep and not return it. So looking at a different playbook this time than I used in the last game. Maybe we'll try to run some under center things. Was totally in the shotgun last game. I want to get under center a little bit this game and see how that feels. Hurts under instant pressure. He gets the ball out to Grant Calcaterra, but there is no gain to get us to a second down. Drops it over the middle to A.J. Brown, and he is going to eat a hit stick at midfield and cough up the football, and that looks like it's going to go back for 6. So terrible there by A.J. Brown. Coughs up the football, going to be returned for 6, and now the Eagles sit in a big, big hole early in this game. Okay, Don't panic, down 10-0. We're going to come out. We'll try to run the ball a little bit and see if we can get some momentum started here. And there's Miles Sanders shaking loose, throwing down his shoulder, and he is going to be brought down for a 23-yard gain. So the Jets currently have -2 yards on this game, but they're winning 10-0. Picks up 2 there on the ground, gets to a 2nd and 8.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play. Well, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, he was a little tired. I don't know. Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe made
God, I loathe the momentum factors. I can't hot route.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Leads it upfield to Quez Watkins, and Watkins is going to get down close to the red zone, down at the 21-yard line.
The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive, it comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here. Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up. Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one. Sliding out of the pocket.
Oh, it just overthrows what would have been a touchdown on the run there, under a little bit of pressure. At 2nd and 10. Tried to stop and set the feet, but just a poor overall pass.
On 2nd and 10, Hurts.
A.J. Brown over the middle, and this time he will not fumble because he will not be touched, as the Eagles score a touchdown to get it back to a 3-score game. A.J. Brown just burns his defender over the middle of the field, evades the safety, and walks it in for a touchdown.
Touchdown. Here's Elliott on to kick it away. Barrios going to bring this out of the end zone.
Let's see if we cannot give up a kick return touchdown. And we don't. Better coverage this time. Now let's see if the defense can hold as strong as they did on the initial possession, when they only allowed -1 yards. So run up the middle. It's a great play call against a wide look there. He never ran the ball the first drive, so we didn't think he would, but now we'll have to account for that. It's play action bootleg. He's going to have a guy wide open, but Zach Wilson sails the throw. He totally faked me out there. I was flowing to the play action side. Luckily, he misses the throw, and it is now a 2nd and 10.
Defensively, just very lucky. You know that they got away with one there. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson.
And Avonte Maddox is tested deep. He comes up with the pass breakup to get it to 3rd and 10. Zach Wilson, 1 of 4 on the day.
Certainly a scouting report special, because coverage was all too aware that this close to the end zone, he's going to become a bigger weapon for that offense, and they were there to help force the incompletion.
And that one is a pretty throw by Zach Wilson. Drops it just over the head of the pursuing linebacker. I think the rallying tackle is going to be just short of the first down marker, though. Oh, no, they gave him the first down. So first down for the Jets.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ooh, right around the edge there. Kazir White screaming around the edge, and he's going to wrap up Breece Hall. It'll be a 1-yard loss.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Throwing is Wilson.
Oh, Dean goes for the hit stick, misses the tackle, and Wilson will pick up the first down.
Wilson to Wilson there. Zach to Garrett for a Jet first down. So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And right off the edge, James Bradbury is going to pick up Breece Hall and drop it for a 3-yard loss. Brings it to a 2nd and 13.
Hey, we often talk about defensive ends setting the edge, sometimes even the outside linebackers, but how about here? This is a cornerback essentially setting the edge and finishing off that play for a loss. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here.
And Darius Slay, big play Slay with the pick on the pass intended for C.J. Uzoma. And the Eagles are back in possession of the football at the 13-yard line.
This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team. It'll be Sanders.
Miles Sanders right up the middle, bowls over someone, and he's going to pick up the first down to move the chains.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
I'm not going to lie, Miles Sanders feels pretty good in this game.
In addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them. Rolling to his right.
And just no time to let anything develop there against the blitz, and we'll throw that ball away.
I saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
So 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Let's see if we can catch him in a blitz again here. No blitz this time. And it doesn't matter because we still just get beat off the edge. Carl Lawson with the sack, blows by Jordan Mailata. That is becoming a theme here. Mailata is not holding up well. So let's double team Lawson here. Oh, Devontae Smith is going to bring in a difficult catch on a bad pass lead by me. Definitely am still getting used to this pass lead mechanic. I should have pass led that down. I pass led it up. And yet Devontae Smith, being the monster that he is going to pull that down and extend this drive. Get the ball in the hands of the speedy Quez Watkins. He has 98 speed in Madden, and he's going to pick up 16 yards and move the sticks.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit.
Just about a minute 30 left here. Oh, had a big hole, but we get a guy coming in untouched on what honestly should have been a really big gain. Run the bubble screen, the RPO bubble screen to Devontae Smith. pick up 7 yards, gets it to 3rd and 4. Third and 4 here. The whole play call menu is available to us. Ooh. Watkins looked like he had a step on Carter there. I'm honestly not sure what happened. I thought he had a step, and I know he's 98 speed. I probably didn't lead that very good. I don't know. So we're going to turn it over right before half. Minute 6 left. Can we get the safety? Got him to the 1-yard line. Moved him just a little bit backwards. Let's just go for it. Throws it into double coverage, and he's going to come down with the catch. And then he no-huddles. Hassan Reddick downfield in coverage, which is never something we want to see. 16 seconds left. He's got 2 timeouts.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
And that time, with single coverage, will knock the ball away from Corey Davis. I don't know why he had to call so many hot routes to just throw a streak, but it's what he did. So this time we're going to look like we're bringing pressure, but we're going to bail out into coverage. He's going to throw the screen pass. Tackled at the 43-yard line, and it looks like he will let the half expire.
This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Both teams making their final adjustments for the second half to come. And to bring the action your way, we go back to MetLife Stadium and Brandon Gott. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gott.
Okay, so we get the ball back here. Had 2 turnovers in the first half on 3 possessions. 1 a fumble on a completed pass to A.J. Brown. 1 an interception that was a poor pass lead by me, but we've pretty well contained the Jets. They had a scoop and score for 6. They scored on their opening drive when they had a lost 1 yard, but they had a good kick return and kicked a field goal. So all in all, I feel like we've played good this game, but we do trail at half. Let's see if we can change that here in the second half. Hits Dallas Goedert. Diving tackle attempt will miss, and Goddard's going to pick up a first down.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to.
And we're going to fake with some jet motion here and see if we can unlock the seam. There it is, and it's just going to be thrown out of the reach of Dallas Goedert. Again, Hurts under pressure. Again, offensive line just does not seem to block well in this game. Definitely going to have to get used to throwing quicker passes in this game. We'll hit Goddard again. We'll take the easy yards, get the first down, and more. Nothing doing on the ground there.
This time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance. On 2nd and 11 now. Hurts.
Oh! Baited over the middle there. That was a really good play by him. Hurts cleans his own mess up, makes the tackle. I led it right into that. Never saw him.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. After the interception, here's Wilson.
And an interception by James Bradbury. He tips it to himself. And the Eagles are back in business.
Past the 20-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick. And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Sauce Gardner puts it on.
I mean, I don't know there. He looked to have a lot of steps, and then he bounced into him and bounced off.
Interceptions in 3 consecutive drives.
Kind of an unfortunate animation there.
Disgust and bad body language, understandably, as he walks off the field. And I think it comes from the fact that he's not sure what he sees down the field, Brandon. I don't know if he's seeing ghosts. I don't know if he just can't read defenses. I'm not sure what it is. But
We'll see if we can keep the pressure up here on defense and get the ball back. I'm having a lot of trouble beating man coverage for this guy.
expecting to intercept passes, their confidence at an all-time high right now. A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter, just a 3-point game.
Fletcher Cox just destroying the inside run there. Breece Hall had 15 carries on his 15 yards on his first carry of the day. He is down to 9 yards now.
Much of anything in the run game, case in point right there. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Now Wilson. Got his man complete over the
And
middle.
he'll complete it to Moore over the middle. It's going to bring up a 4th down.
He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 20.
So the field goal will still make it a 6-point game. Still need a touchdown to take the lead.
That'll bring up 4th down.
Now, I really just got to figure out how to beat his man coverage. It's all he's really running, and I haven't been super able to run the ball. So I need to be able to throw it. I need to look at some of those quicker breaking routes, I guess.
We can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track. And this is where the coach is walking that line of being.
There we go. Miles Sanders out of the backfield. Big yardage up to midfield.
We were having a tough patch. This two shall pass. This two shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down. See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. On 1st down, Hurts.
Thought I could get Devonta Smith out there.
Around the 47-yard line.
2nd and 7. Let's see if we can hit some out-breaking routes here. He seems to be sitting on in-breaking routes. Let's look at some out-breakers. got a pancake. We're going to roll out. We'll scramble for the first down. And I tried to slide, and we did not slide. But luckily, we don't cough up the ball.
No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
Oh, almost got through that hole. There's just nothing. I cannot run the ball in this game against the ferocious New York Jets front. So throw your fours up. We're going into the fourth quarter, trailing 7-13. Okay, 2nd and 11.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. They'll look to throw. Out route pass.
Goddard goes down, so the hospital ball doesn't indeed send him to the hospital. And we are going to get to 3rd and 7.
Tackling's been really good. And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
And Gainwell is going to catch it out of the backfield. He gets up the field, breaks one tackle, and then he is going to go down, but he picks up the first down at the 17-yard line.
There as the drive will continue. And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner. We watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there.
All right, this is definitely a cover zero blitz.
Relax too. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Hit it to Goddard over the middle, and gets us just a few yards, brings up his 2nd and 2.
With 2 to go on 2nd down. 2 yards left on 2nd down from the 9. Hurts gonna keep it.
And Hurts is going to call his own number and walk into the end zone on the zone read play. Pending the extra point, we're going to go up by 1 with 3 minutes left.
Eagles are an extra point away from going back on top here in the fourth.
So thus far in this game, we've given up 13 points, a field goal off of a kick return, a field goal off of an interception, and then a scoop and score off of a fumble. So the Jets have yet to drive the field on us.
To the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
We'll see if we can get one last stop here. The vaunted Eagles defense, the Jonathan Gannon defense, trying for the last stop to seal this game up.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown. Their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter.
And the quick pass to Breece Hall out of the background, out of the backfield. He is tackled by Nakobe Dean for a 5-yard gain.
Steve come out of the backfield. It can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson.
Oh, blitz comes off of the edge, but he's able to fit in the pass just out of the reach of James Bradbury for a first down.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here.
There we go, off of the edge for the sack. Josh Sweat brings up a 2nd and 22.
Set here. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Wilson to throw.
Oh, and it's intercepted. James Bradbury swats it to Avonte Maddox. That is a wild play. I hope it shows a replay of that. That was crazy. Bradbury hits the ball, he spikes it, and it goes right to Avonte Maddox. Crazy. So we're going to go conservative ball carrier now. And we're going to try to grind some of this clock out.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
And for some reason, Miles Sanders jumps off sides. So we'll just try it again.
A false start backs him up 5, first and 15. A give running left.
Get the stretch play against the pinch line. Miles Sanders will get close to the first down. Would have been a first down if he didn't jump off sides the last time around.
Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's second and 1.
We're going to let this clock run down. We're going to see if we can get a little sprint out pass here.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
And we do, but it's actually going to be a loss of a yard. So 3rd and 2.
Use the first of their timeouts as they get under a minute to go now in the football game.
Going to put the ball in the hands of Jalen Hurts with the game on the line and see if he can put it away for us. Hits Dallas Goedert on the sideline. He is going to step out of bounds, but will pick up the first down.
Just inside the 20. It's a gain of 7, and that should just about do it. And this defense, they needed that one more stop to have any chance, but that completion, that's likely going to seal their fate. And you could hear it in your voice, that one more stop. Feel their pain. Oh, it was so important. They just didn't get it done.
And A.J. Brown on the jet sweep is going to go in for the touchdown. Now that I think about it, a play where he should have laid down, because theoretically a touchdown and a 2-point conversion wins this game.
Because that gives them a chance to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers with a full head of steam behind them. It's open like a track relay. Legs 2, 3, and 4. That first guy's steaming ahead, and he just hands it to you, and you get a chance to take off and go before you even get the baton.
So 48 seconds left. All we have to do is prevent the touchdown to win the game.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
We'll just play some soft coverage here.
Charles, they're coming off a costly mistake on the last possession, an interception in a game that is very close right now. Well, as we know, they
And we'll give up underneath throws all day if that's what it takes.
that hurt a little bit more, but this is an excellent opportunity to make up for it on this drive. I just don't expect them to try and take huge gambles to make up that momentum in a hurry.
Okay, we would definitely prefer it if our linebacker, you know, actually followed that running back, but that's okay. We're not concerned.
Picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as you understand where they are in the field. There's Wilson.
Going to catch it over the middle of the field to CJ Uzoma. Now maybe we start to get just a little bit concerned. So we're going to go ahead and bring some pressure on this play. Yeah, there we go. So 2nd and 10, 13 seconds left. Right there to make the play, Nakobe Dean and Avonte Maddox. It's going to bring us to a 2nd and 10. We're just going to do same exact thing here. We are playing coverage all the way here. And Wilson's going to throw it out of bounds. That's going to end the game with the Eagles come from behind win, avenging their preseason Week 1 loss, 21-13. We'll take a look at a couple of stats here in just a minute. So overall impressions of the game so far, it's been a lot of fun. I've got to practice with this new passing mechanic, figure it out just a little bit, but overall, I'm having a lot of fun with this game. I've got to figure out how to get that running game going. I know the Eagles have a really good rushing attack. Was unable to unlock that in this game. So let's check out our stats here. Jalen Hurts goes 17 of 23, 240 yards, 2 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, 10.4 yards per attempt. Miles Sanders with 48 yards on 6 carries. Hurts adds 18 on the ground. Dallas Goedert is your leading pass catcher with 5 receptions, but it's A.J. Brown with 61 yards and 2 touchdowns, and of course that costly fumble. So he had 3 catches, 2 for touchdowns, and 1, of course, was the fumble. On the defensive side of the ball, Josh Sweat throws up 2 sacks in this game. Each of the Eagles' starting 3 corners come away with an interception. Real quick, I just want to see if I can find this. Yeah, this is the interception by Avonte Maddox. I don't know if you guys caught this live, but this was kind of crazy. So the ball is going to be thrown directly at James Bradbury. And Bradbury, he could catch it. Instead, he, being the teammate he is, he's going to volleyball spike that. He's going to tip it right here to Avonte Maddox. Could intercept it himself. Thought, nope. Let's get my guy Avonte Maddox an interception. So you love to see the teamwork, the camaraderie on the field there for the Eagles. So that's going to do it for this one. Thank you guys for tuning in. Drop me a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you would like to see some more of this type of content.